The Limbu or Yakthung tribes and clans are a Kirati people of Tibetan origin indigenous to the hill and mountainous regions of East Nepal between the Arun and Mechi rivers to as far as South Tibet, Bhutan, Darjeeling, Sikkim, Assam, Nagaland, and Burma. The name Limbu is an exonym of an uncertain origin. They call themselves yäkthuŋ and in Sikkimese a Shong or Song, Sang people. Their estimated population of 700,000 is centered in the districts of Sangkhuwa Saba, Teratham, Dangkuta, Taplejung, Marang, Sunsari, Japa, Panchtha, Ilam District, Kathmandu District, Lalitpur District, Bhaktapur District, in Nepal. These are all within the Mechi and Kosi zones or Limbu 1. Portions of the Limbu population are also located in the east and west districts of Sikkim. A smaller number is scattered throughout the cities of Darjeeling and Kalimpong in West Bengal, Assam, Nagaland and in North and South Sikkim, Bhutan, Burma and recently migrated to the United Kingdom, Hong Kong, the United States and many other countries. Limbu clans and tribes are divided into two gotras indicating their origin, Lhasa and Yunnan. The Limbu are known as Yäkthuŋ Tibong or 10 Limbu, from which 13 Limbu subgroups have emerged. According to legend, 5 of the groups came from Yunnan and the other 8 from Lhasa. The Chinese text Po Ao Jing translated in 308 AD refers to the Yiti Sai, a name which is an exact equivalent of Kirati's Limbu language. Accounts with Sarijong are Limbu, Lepcha and Nuer are the only Sino-Tibetan languages of the central Himalayas to possess their own scripts. Limbu vowels and consonants. Vowels I, U, E, I, O, U, consonants K, KH, G, GH, N, C, TS, CH, TSH, J, DZ, JH, DZ, T, TH, D, DH, N, P, PH, B, BH, M, J, R, L, W, SH, SH, TR. Limbu Universal Vocabulary 1. Sun, Nam, 2. Moon, La, Bar, 3. Star, Tancho Bar, 4. Soil, Calm, 5. Water, CWAT, 6. Stone, LUN, 7. Fire, Me, 8. Home, Him, 9. Tree, Sinbun, 10. Mother, Mama, 11. Father, Ambo, 12. Path, Lamb, 13. Flower, Foon, 14. Head, Tibok Pa, 15. Eye, Nikt, 16. Leg, Lan, 17. Hand, Huk, 18. Eat, Karma, 19. Drink, Thunma, 20. Walk, Langhekma, 21. Sleep, Ima. Limbu religion, Limbu culture. Limbus practice many of their own life cycle rituals. They believe that lineage is not transmitted patrilineally. Rather, a woman inherits her mother's gods, and when she marries and lives with her husband she brings with her the deities that will then be recognized as the household deities. Limbu bury their dead, and observe for 2 to 3 days through practice death rituals. The length of the mourning period varies depending on the gender of the deceased. Weddings, mourning, gift exchanges, and settlement of conflicts involve consumption of alcohol, i.e., liquor, especially the Limbu traditional beer popularly known as the, which is also drunk in a container called tongba. Dancing parties are arranged for visitors to the village. These affairs give the young Limbu girls and boys a chance to meet and enjoy dancing and drinking. Limbu attire and ornaments. The traditional dress of the Limbus are mekli and taga, while performing Mangsu or IPA, MNSEW, Yäkthuŋ IPA, Yakthung. People wear mekli and taga in white color as it symbolizes purity. Dhaka is the traditional fabric of the Limbus, which are made by weaving it in geometric patterns in a hand loom. The art of making dhaka is taught by one generation to another. You will always see a Limbu man clad in dhaka topi and scarf, and a Limbu lady in dhaka sari, mekli, blouse and shawl. In the olden days, the Limbus were skilled in silk farming. The Kiratis were also known as silk traders. According to J.B. Subba and Iman Shinchemjong, the Kirat is a corrupt form of Karita, silkworm. Female dresses and ornaments. Mekli, long dress worn with a horizontal strip of cloth with collars crossing over or in a V-neck style. Chunlakek, Sunghimba blouse. Shobandi cholo blouse with collars overlapping each other. Sibgunyo, in Nepali. A long strip of cloth wrapped around, like a skirt. Fayuri IPA. Phi, waist belt. Limbu women are famed for their use of gold jewelry. Aside from Samyang IPA, SMIN, they use Yupa, Luang IPA, LUN, Poncha, and Mudine. Most Limbu ornaments are nature-inspired. As many other global indigenous people, they are shamanistic and worship nature. Samyan fungi IPA, SMINPHUN, huge circular disc-like in gold. The common design features a coral on the center. Amongst Limbus, Samyang fungi IPA, SMINPHUN, represents sun. Nessie IPA, NSS, large circular flattened gold earring. Common designs are water springs with coral or glass stones. Laxari gold earrings worn continuously on the earlobes in the shape of leaves, diamonds, etc. Namloi or Yogakpa, large silver necklace in the shape of a square or circle embedded with coral stones. Same as Tibetan Ga. Yanglichi or E.g., long necklace with coins. Sesafung, a forehead piece with coral moon. Nepali Surbandi, Yarling lotus bud-shaped earrings. Pongweri or Kantha necklace with golden beads and red felt. Hukpangi silver bangle. Swajup fingering. Pongcha red coral beads. Male dresses and ornaments. Paga headwear that is pointy and tied at the back with long strips. Ninkeng muffler. Fayuri IPA. Phi, waist belt. Sandok par upper body dress. Sungray bar coat like upper body dress. Lapeta and Pagapa upper body dress. Powar main body dress. Hangchang upper body dress for royal family. Tet. Hangpen lower body dress for royal family *. Shumba a topri cap. This form of clothing was worn until Nepal forced one religion, one dress, one language policy, which is why many Limbus in Nepal wear the traditional Nepalese dress, Shobandi Cholo and Dora Shural. The Yäkthuŋ of Sikkim still wear traditional Limbu clothing. Many efforts are being made by groups such as Yäkthuŋ Chumlung to raise awareness on the cultural dress and heritage. Limbu flag. Image, the flag of Limbu 1. Right thumb. The Limbu people have their own flag. The blue represents the bodies of water and the sky, the white represents air and peace, and the red represents the earth and pure blood of the Limbu people. The sun in the center represents various Limbu spiritual practices and everyday living. The use and recognition of the flag ended in the 18th century during the Gorkha invasion. Recently, Limbu 1 organizations have started to publish the flag in Limbu 1 large IPA, larger areas. Limbu economy. The Limbus traditionally practiced subsistence farming. Rice and maize comprised their principal crops. Although there is an abundance of arable land, productivity is greatly limited by insufficient technology. Excess crops are often traded for food that cannot be grown in the region. A sizable number of Limbu youths are enlisted in the British and Indian Gurkha regiments, providing their families with a steady stream of income. This income from military service helped to improve the Limbu community as a whole in terms of health and education. Wedding practices. Limbus generally marry within their own community. Cross-cousin marriage is not allowed in Limbu culture. Marriage between a man and the widow of his elder brother can take place if they mutually agree. Marriage between a man and a woman outside the clan is also possible either by arrangement or by mutual consent of the man and woman in question. It is conventionally said that the customs and traditions of Limbus were established in the distant past by Sawa Yäkthuŋ IPA, Sawa Yäkthuŋ. The marriages are mostly arranged by parents, or they can also result when a man elopes with a woman. Asking for a woman's hand is an important ceremony. In that system, the woman can ask for anything, including an amount of gold, silver, etc. This confirms to the woman's family that the man is financially secure enough to keep their daughter happy. A few days after the wedding, the man's family members have to visit the woman's house with a piglet and some alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, depending upon the financial standard of his house. The most important ceremonies of a Limbu wedding take place in the groom's house rather than the bride's, because the bride has to stay with her husband. There are two special dances in this ceremony. One is called Jalakme, or Darnak in Nepalian, Kelangma IPA, Kaila, NMA, or Kyabrung IPA, Saibruns in Nepali. The Jalakme IPA, YLKM, is characterized by men and women dancing in a slow circle, whereas the Kelangma IPA, KEL, nanometer, consists of complex footwork synchronized with the beat of the drums. Anyone can join the dance, which can last for many hours. The Jalakme IPA, YLKM, can also be a celebration of the harvest season or other social occasions. Limbu religion and festivals. The Limbus follow the social rules and regulation of Munda moral scripture, similar to the Bon shaman. However, their religion is also influenced by Tibetan Buddhism and mainstream Hinduism. Their beliefs are known as Yuma Samyo, or Yumaism. They also have many different classes of ritual specialists, of which Padangma IPA, PhD nanometer, Yema, Yeba, IPA, Weimar, Ybar, and Shamba, Assam. Their supreme deity is Tagira Ningwifuma IPA, NINW MN, but the deity Yuma IPA, Yum, is the most important and popular among the Limbus and is worshipped in all occasions. Yuma IPA, Yum, is the mother of all the Limbus, therefore one regards his or her mother as a goddess. Their religion is enshrined in the evergreen Synodon Dactylon grass. Traditionally, the Limbu bury their dead, but due to the influence from other Hindus, cremation is becoming more popular. Limbu people also have their own clergy, such as Padangma IPA, PhD ANM, Samba, Yeba Yema IPA, Ybar, Weimar. Limbu traditional music and singing styles. Limbus residing in Sikkim, Darjeeling, Assam, Nepal, Bhutan and Burma have their own identity because of a strong belief in Yumawad. Some of the retellings of Yumawad are also included in Limbu traditional music with social stories, dreams, and everyday life. There has been a rich tradition of Limbus singing their folk songs. Their folk songs can be divided into the following groups. Kylie, a conversational song in which young Latin lads sing in very poetic expressions and in a very sweet tone. Traditional love songs. Sakpa Palam IPA, PLM, Samlo. This song is sung during the Kusakpa Yalang IPA, YLN, dance in a fast beat. Kemba Palam IPA, PLM, Samlo. This song is sung during the Kemba Yea Lang dance in a slow beat. Domkarakma Palam IPA, PLM, Samlo. It is sung when doing the normal chores and also during the Domkarakma dance. Hakper Samlo. This song is sung by middle-aged men and women who have interest in Mundam and who are well versed in it. One can find spiritual and worldly specialties in this song. Nisamang IPA, Nisammn, Sua Samlo. This song is sung during religious functions. It is a devotional song. Dancing is an important aspect of life among Limbus. Based on acting style, the following types of dances are performed. Dance performed after origin of life. This type of dance is known as Kailang or Kyabrung dance. The dance imitates the actions of animals, insects and any form of living beings. Agricultural dance. Under this type of dance there are Yakakme. This dance is performed in the evening after the crops are reaped. Damkare Kme. This dance is performed while sowing crops. War dance. This form of dance is known as Nahangma H nanometer, and is performed during Nahangma H nanometer, their religious function. In this dance, only adult males and shamana priests can take part. During the dance, they carry a sword in their right hand and a shield in their left hand, or an arrow in their right hand and a bow in their left hand. Historical dance. In this dance form, the historical War of 10 Limbus fought in Ambapojoma IPA, MBPJM Kamketlungma is depicted. Mysterious and ancient dance performed by shamana priests. This type of dance is known as Yagrangzing, Thungsok Lang, Tongzing Lang. The dance is performed only by the shamana priests. Folk musical instruments. Limbu musical instruments include the Nyerihong Zinke, Ting, drum, Mi Klikom, Simikla, Chethya, Yethalata, Tunga, Ungdung, Yalimba Baha, Tetlafakwa IPA, TLPHKW, Meframath, Negra, Yapongi, Patunge, Fakwa, Famuk, Fienjekom, and Megfama. Traditional sports. For the Limbu people, archery has always been considered as the main traditional sport. Archery often involves religious demonstrations and rituals. Historically, Limbu cavalry archers were the important when resisting invasions before the pre-Nepal era. The word Limbu itself came from the word Limpi Fung, which in translation means shooting arrows, or active archery. There are legends about the beginning of the Limbu-Gorkha War. In these legends, a Gorkha military general met a Yakthung Yäkthuŋ hunter in a forest. When the general asked the hunter about his presence and what he was doing, the Yakthung Yäkthuŋ hunter replied, Limpi Funk. The Gorkha army later experienced the fierceness from the Yakthung Yäkthuŋ tribe's horseback archers for years during the Gorkha-Limbu War. Thus, the name Limbu was recorded on the papers of the Gorkhas to describe the Yakthung Yäkthuŋ people. However, after the successive Gorkha invasion, horse breeding and keeping declined swiftly in Limbu territories. Bare hand wrestling has also been practiced among the Limbu men during festivals. This was also used to settle personal matters after a festive drinking in which the losing wrestler would have to pay the winner by buying him a drink or inviting him to his house for a drink of traditional Tongba IPA. TNB. Na An Chinma is the term for wrestling and Yakthung Pan IPA. Yäkthuŋ PN. Notable Limbu people. Tyongsai Sarijunga Shin Thebe. Mint Limbu notorious gangster. Bear A.G. Kainla, poet and kiratologist. Dr. Chandra Laskambar Gorkha. Naban Subba film director, maker. Dinesh Subba, composer and singer. Subhash Chandra Nembang, politician and lawyer. Malvika Subba, model, actress. Kumar Lingden, politician. Ram Bahadur Limbu, war veteran, Victoria Cross holder. Anup Lingden, businessman.